Hello dear students, greetings from Dr. Madhuri Goswami, Associate Professor of English. In this lesson, we are going to take up Parts of Speech Part 2. Connecting to the previous lesson, we have studied noun, pronoun, verb and adjectives with illustrations and examples. In this lesson, we will take up adverb, conjunctions, preposition and interjection. Before that, let's quickly revise what are parts of speech. Dear students, parts of speech is a category to which a word is assigned in accordance with its syntactic functions. यदि हम इसे सिंपल टर्म्स में कहें, इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में वर्ड्स को उनके फंक्शन के बेसिस पर 8 कैटेगरीज में डिवाइड किया गया है और इन्हीं कैटेगरीज को पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच कहते हैं. For example, in our society, we have various kinds of persons who perform some specific functions and jobs. And on the basis of their job, their work, they are given some titles like doctor, engineer, teachers, and many more. In the same way, in English language and even in our native language Hindi, we have categorized the words. किसी भी सेंटेंस को लिखने या बोलने के लिए शब्दों के एक ग्रुप का यूज़ किया जाता है. वाक्य में प्रयुक्त होने वाले इन्हीं शब्दों को कोई ना कोई नाम ज़रूर दिया जाता है और वही नाम एक कैटेगरी होता है और उसे ही हम पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच कहते हैं. As we have already discussed in the previous lesson, they are 8 in number. 4 of them, noun, pronoun, verb and adjective, we have already studied in the previous lesson. Now let's know in detail rest of the 4 parts of speech: adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection.
Now let's proceed further and just see what are adverbs. That is the next part of speech. That is the 5th part of speech in this lesson we are talking about. In our schools, we learned while studying English grammar that adjectives are those words which give information about a noun, and adverbs are those words which give us information about verb. In fact, a lot of teachers teach that. Yes, this is correct, but this is half correct because there is something more about the adverb. Adverbs are those words which give us information about verb, true, but they can also give information about some adjectives and some other adverbs. These are really talented words which can be used in English language. And adverbs answer questions like when, why, how, where, etc. So let's take up some example and then we will understand what are adverbs. Yesterday evening, we walked somewhat slowly in a very beautiful garden. In this sentence, the first adverb is yesterday evening. That is defining or that is giving us information about walked. That is a verb. Another adverb in this sentence is slowly. How did we walk? We walked slowly. So yesterday evening and slowly, these words tell us about walked, and that is a verb. So these words are adverbs. The slowly word, it tells us how the action happened. So this tells us the manner, how. Now just pay the attention towards the word somewhat. I'm repeating the sentence. Yesterday evening, we walked somewhat slowly in a very beautiful garden. So this word somewhat, it gives us information about slowly. So this is an adverb which gives us information about another adverb. So somewhat is an adverb which gives us information about another adverb, that is slowly. In the same sentence, we have one more word which we can say that is an adverb on the basis of its function. It plays in this sentence. Very. The word very is also an adverb because it describes an adjective that is beautiful. Garden is a noun here. The word garden is a noun and beautiful word is an adjective describing this noun, and very Very word is an adverb which describes another adjective that is beautiful in this sentence. So I'm repeating the sentence. Yesterday evening, we walked somewhat slowly in a very beautiful garden. So now I think you must have understood all the things which an adverb can do. The next part of speech is preposition, about which we are going to talk. Prepositions are words like in, on, by, from, before, after, and with. Let me just define prepositions. Prepositions are the words which show relationships in time, place, and position. Let's take up an example. I'll see you at the office on Monday. Can you identify prepositions in this sentence? Yes, there are two prepositions in this sentence. The first preposition is at. It shows us the place, at the office. And the second preposition is on, which shows us the time. When? On Monday. So that's what prepositions do. They help us to show the relationship in time, place, and position. Now, students sometimes get confused with preposition and conjunction, but these two are very different things. Conjunctions are words like and, but, or, so, because, and they are here to connect ideas or things or persons. For example, there's a sentence, Ram and Shyam are best friends. In the sentence, the word and is a conjunction. It helps us to connect Ram and Shyam, and these words are nouns. But conjunctions can even connect sentences. For example, I didn't go to school today because I don't feel very well. So here in this sentence we have two clauses. Clause 1 is I didn't go to school today, and clause 2 is I don't feel very well. So this word because is a conjunction and it's connecting these two clauses, making it a one complete sentence. Or in other words, we can say I don't feel very well is the reason, and I didn't go to school today is the result. So, conjunction word because is connecting the result and reason in the sentence. So, the last part of speech we will look at is interjection. Interjections are words that have no real meaning, but they help us to express sudden emotions and exclamations. For example, the word interjection, wow. This word show surprise, amazement, or we can say excitement. So there are some kinds of expressions which are expressed only through interjection words like that it expresses the frustration and anger. And apart from these, there are several other interjection words also, like hurrah, we won the match, so it expresses the happiness. Ouch, it expresses the pain. Oops, I missed it. It expresses the regret, the feeling of regret. In the same way, we have some other interjection words like hey, hi. These are interjection words which are used when we meet someone or to draw the attention of a person. Hey, I'm here. Hey, my all dear students, did you enjoy listening this lesson about parts of speech? Could you understand it clearly? Now, in the end of the lesson, let's quickly recap all the parts of speech. We started with the verb. Verb is a word that shows us some action or state. The second part of speech is noun. It is the name of a person, place, animal, thing, feeling, or idea. The third part of speech is pronoun, and it replaces a noun. The fourth part of speech is an adjective. It gives us information about a noun or a pronoun. The fifth part of speech is adverb. Adverb gives us information about a verb or an adjective or another adverb. The sixth part of speech is preposition, which helps us to show the relationships in time, place, and position. The seventh part of speech is conjunction, and it is used to connect ideas which might be nouns, pronoun, and sentences. The eighth part of speech, and that is the last one, is interjection. Interjections are words that have no real meaning, but they help us to express sudden emotions and exclamations. So these are 8 parts of speech which we have studied in this lesson. I hope through this lesson you must have learned what are parts of speech, how many parts of speech are there, and how to identify and use these parts of speech in sentences. Thank you for watching this. Happy learning.